In my version it says plaster, bandage. Yeah, it's just this simple thing that this gift that keeps on giving.
It's interesting that yeah, I like the framing of it as like a simple thing because I feel like that's often how it's talked about in alchemy of, the stone. I mean, the if we are talking alchemy, the sort of the two things that alchemy seems to sort of hold up as an end goal is the water of life, which brings immortality or heals all wounds, and the philosopher's stone, which turns lead into gold or facilitates that process. And this is an interesting thing that it's the story is giving him one simple object that is both of those things. And it implies something, but I'm not quite sure what it is.
Hmm.
Um, that it's almost like something that I mean you were kind of pointing to this too, that something that we already have, sort of the health and the something that we already have, something simple that we can use, but that was used incorrectly before is being used correctly now, and it's able to both heal and provide for the
Right. Yeah.
family. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me want to know what it is, but I suppose that's what's the philosopher's stone? Like I'm not gonna we're not gonna work that out in the next 20 minutes, you know?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I this is in a way why I like folk tales though, because they don't concern themselves so much with it's not philosophy or science. It's not trying to figure out the nature of the thing exactly, but it's just kind of telling you what it does and sort of how one is led to it in general. And then you can kind of, through your experience and your rationality, kind of figure it out in your life, you know. But that's only after you have the general structure of reality or psychological reality kind of put into you by these tales that you were told throughout your life from childhood that sort of programmed you in a flexible way, in the right way. And so, yeah, I like that the story, yeah, unlike, say, a movie or like a modern novel that might describe the cloth or that might make it a complex object or even a mysterious kind of complex object. Instead, it's just a simple thing because it doesn't so much matter specifically what it is, but what it does, and that's its nature.
Yeah.
And that may
Yeah.
be focusing too much on the object itself, searching for the philosopher's stone or the fountain of youth or the water of life is kind of like maybe a fool's errand or something, I wonder.
Hmm. Yeah.
At least for
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
people, maybe. It maybe it could lead one person to it, but 9 people would, ruin their lives.
Hmm. Suppose so. I mean, if you can't stand up to the spirit in the bottle, don't open the bottle.